as a whole?
Thought our guys battled hard. Thought third period, you could have measured the pace of the game with a sundial. There wasn't much going on in the first period. Either way, I don't think it was cautious. I just think there wasn't a whole lot of energy, and someone was waiting for the other team to bring something. But we were able to get a really good play out of Arvid Katarov. He was special all weekend, and he made a really nice play to Jankowski. He protected the puck, used his body, shielded it, fake dropped his shoulder, and then made a nice feed, and Jankowski potted it for his first goal for us. So nice to have Leip and Thorne back in the lineup. You obviously see that would have been a different weekend for sure. I mean, we'd come up with 4 points. Would have been a different weekend with the if we didn't have them in the penalty kill and with the goalie out and things like that. So I thought everybody contributed, gave their best, and we'll get back at it on Monday and see if we can improve on some areas and get ready for a tough weekend next weekend.
We talked a lot last night about protecting the lead. Tonight you were able to do it.
Yeah.
What did you think was the difference tonight there?
Well, I didn't think we came out in the third very well, and we took a couple penalties, and I didn't think we came out in the third well. But I know I was really harping on the aggressiveness of Lake State, and how I thought we needed to manage that a little bit, and I thought the guys, picked up on it, and we started, being able to get the puck out of our zone, and keeping their forecheck a little bit at bay. Lake State's a good team. They're well coached. I always say that. I think they do a really good job. They're big, they're strong, and they have skill. You saw the difference really in the skill level between what they were able to do with puck movement things on the power play and what we're able to do. I mean, they have a better feel for it. They look kind of like us of the past. And so, I think they're a really good team, really well coached. I like the way they play. So I feel it's really fortunate that feel very, very pleased that we were able to come out with some success this weekend against them, because I have a lot of respect for their team.
Speaking of the power play, we've been having a little bit of a rough go at it recently. Is that something you guys want to work on this week?
Yeah. I think we've got one power play goal on the year, and that was in league play. And that was at 6-on-4 that Kukkonen scored. I think we complicate it, and I don't know if we have guys that really naturally play well in between cover. I think they'd rather have soft ice and have space to do something, and everything is made to try to get something inside, and even you saw Lake State, they're just trying to get in the net, and a lot of times outside perimeter one-timers and win a battle in there and get a bounce with an extra man in the right spot. And I think Marty St. Louis, the coach of Montreal, said it. Again, I've said this before. I was on a podcast with him. He said some guys are really good 5-on-5, and they aren't good on the power play because they can't play in between coverage. They can be a 50-goal scorer in the NHL, but they're not good in the power play. And then other guys are good because they can find that ice. And we struggle with it all the way around, from the blue line on down. We're hopefully that reps and experience and things will make that better. But we don't take the simple things that are there and we complicate it. And that's not because they want to. It's because they're trying to. We try to make something happen versus take what's given to us. Read the options and have multiple options. We're always behind somebody and covered, and so we got to work on it and try to move bodies around. I thought that putting Ashbrook on the unit this week with Piedlin and those guys would help, and it didn't make any difference. It still didn't do anything.
You had Katarov at center all weekend, but it seemed, especially tonight, like he was really good with the puck and able to find his line mates. What did you like in what you saw out of him? I know you mentioned him earlier, but what did you like in what you saw?
I like just what you said. You hit it on the head. When he went to the wing, he seemed to do more with the puck. And the goal, but he wasn't winning. He wasn't doing well in the faceoff circle either. So it was kind of an easy move. He got to the wing, gained his confidence. All of a sudden, he had the pucks in different areas where he had a chance to do things. Instead of being behind the play, coming up, he was ahead of the play and was able to work on vision and creativity and things like that. And he's been able to carry that. He was able to carry that back this weekend and win a ton of draws. To carry that back into getting the puck up ice for us, winning battles and taking off with it instead of looking to pass first. He has a little bit more confidence with the puck. And, you know, he Mosley, like, they bring it every single day, all the time. They bring it, and, you know, they're doing their best to get guys to climb on their back a little bit, and that's a hard task. So.
Do you feel that line of Rasmussen, Katarov, and Jankowski is one that you can see sticking together now, and you finally got like your top three lines all?
We saw something on them, didn't we? Like we saw even Jankowski did a good job. There seemed to be, you know, they struggled so badly last week in that line did at Bowling Green, and they weren't getting anything done before that. Mm-hmm. So we were trying already at different places to try to get them involved. We certainly saw something there. And we got offense out of them. They're on, again, the plus side of the ledger on, you know, statistically. So yeah, it'd be foolish of me to. I mean, I've done dumb things. I do dumb things every day, but I think that wouldn't be a very smart thing to do. And by the way, I saw what you said last night. I didn't see it live. Mm-hmm. When you asked me about why I didn't look at that.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I see why you asked that question. And
yeah, I was.
You were legit on it. Didn't like it at all.
Blake gets his 14th career shutout, kind of an MO now, very casual for him. What do you like about his play tonight?
Didn't let up a goal. You know, I'll give you the Daryl Sutter answer. I like the way you stopped the puck. I was going to say, stop the puck. He had tough saves. The one when we were on a power play in the first period, that side to side was. I mean, and then the save he made last week at Bowling Green, that side to side. He's just in his zone, and he seems to always be in his zone. You know, he's again. I've had some really good talks with the other goaltenders to help them explain. What our situation is, you know what I mean? Like, we have as good as you're going to have. I mean, yeah. And you know, the response I'm getting out of those guys, we're just trying to learn everything we can from him, and he's helping us. He's teaching us, and we're watching how he prepares. We're watching, you know, his mentality, watching everything about what he does. So he's doing a good job of mentoring. Jamie's doing a great job with him, Jamie Phillips as well. So, you know, he's been, from day one here, he's been an absolutely phenomenal addition to this program.
Out of curiosity, do you like how Blake has his own style, Max has his own style, and presumably Mike has his own style? My apologies. Do you like how each goalie comes at it differently so they can build upon it collectively?
You know, I don't know if that matters. They play different. So the bottom line is with goaltending is you've got it. Like the way I look at it, you know, first of all, I want to have guys here that have the ability to steal a game. Mm-hmm. You know, we certainly have had that here in a lot of different areas.
Trevor picks up a goal for you tonight. What do you like in what you're seeing in him right now?
Trevor Russell?
Yeah.
I like that he picked up the goal. The Daryl Sutter again. I like that he scored. You know, growing. We're still looking for consistency. Mm-hmm. We're looking for consistency. And we still. I mean, it was far from a perfect hockey game tonight. And I'm past the point where I'm going to say, I hope we planted a seed. I hope it grows. The analogies are out the window. I'm looking to have a good practice Monday. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we follow that up with a good practice with the majority of our players on Tuesday. Growing it on Wednesday, because you never know what's going to hit. You never know what's going to kick in and what's going to, you know, I know that we always figure out a way to get it, but this has been a challenge. It's been a challenge for the guys, it's been a challenge for me, it's been a challenge for the coaches, and the one thing that's been consistent through this whole thing has been our fan base. They have been utterly incredible. You know, the pep band, and win or lose, Joe, good job, Paige. You know, and I'm up there ready to cry, you know. And they've been great. So that's been the consistent for us, has been the work of, you know, that effort. I mean, we had 3,000 again tonight. You know, you look across and you hear it behind us, and it seems full every single night, and that's, you know, we're grinding. So